Hey, this Omar. Sorry about that. Just a follow up to the story about Brett Favre's involvement in Mississippi, welfare, scandal, and there's some interesting things that's popped up. You know what I'm saying recently. As per the ESPN article that came out on October 7th of just a few days ago. Um, his longtime lawyer has has said he's no longer a, a, representing Brett Favre. It was said that they were supposed to speak to the public. Well, I guess I have a media session where they were supposed to speak with the lawyer present, and um when the day came, I think the lawyer said something about, oh, it was a miss, it was something with the scheduling, and then when they tried to reschedule, he just said that he's no longer representing him. So now he has, I want to see if I can find it. His new attorney is Eric Hirsch Hirschman, and I guess he was one of the um, former top lawyers in the Trump's White House. And right now, he's just saying that he's not responding to a request for a comment. All he keeps going by is, Favre said he had no idea the welfare were funds were being used, or that others were involved in illegal conduct. And the thing about that is, you can keep hiding, and you can hire probably as many attorneys. You probably going to go from this attorney to another attorney, and you're going to try to wait it out. But the people that you chose to, what I'm saying, do the business with, they already said, look, they pled guilty. 6 people already, the people that was involved. And so, you know, they're gonna eventually use this guy right here, where they're gonna speak. They're gonna come out and say, if possible, people gonna wanna make an example of him. And right now he's thinking he's getting a pass, and it seemed like last year it was a little pressure from Twitter. They came when they first heard the news, when it first came out last fall. It was a little bit of pressure that he was coming under from Twitter. But what needs to happen is it gotta go higher. You know what I'm saying? Like, anytime. I'm even also wondering how come, Black Lives Matter haven't, got on this. You feel me? Like, anytime it's somebody getting killed, they're quick to say, yeah, they feel that that's wrong, which everybody know, yeah, that's wrong, and that Black lives do matter. So this in a case where it's a lot of Black lives that's been affected by this. I'm surprised that they haven't, felt that same energy to come and, you know, protest, like, and say more eyeballs need to come on this. Now, few of the news networks have tried to like speak on it. There's a bunch of articles that's coming out, especially like since last month. It's been a ton of articles that's out, and giving people insight. So if people want to take the time to you know read through it, they can see a lot of information, and it starts painting a even uglier picture by the day. So hopefully what comes about is, like, you can't run. You feel me? Like, you did this, and I mean, one of the comments I read on the other video that I posted was saying that, they're gonna just try to, like probably wait it out so people maybe forget about it so they get swept under the rug. But yeah, he probably got a lot of pull in there. He's probably one of the most prized celebrity. And so he might have a lot of where people can look the other way, like the auditor was saying in the article on ESPN, and she getting threats, and people saying like, yeah, you should leave him alone, and it's like, but why? You know what I'm saying? And the lady just doing her job, and she came across that information and stuff like that. Like, why should she not, you know, do do what's right? People want her to be not be honorable. You know what I'm saying? Like, she probably had some people that was affected by him being so, negligent and just being a person that felt that he can come out and say, yeah, I would never do nothing, to take advantage of like the less fortunate, Mississippi folks that really need it. But then, when you start to dig deeper and you see that comment, but I'm paraphrasing a little bit, I'm thinking he's probably meaning, since they probably might have even said, yeah, okay, it was mainly the black folks that's on it, so them the ones that you taking from. Maybe he wasn't thinking that he was finessing nobody. Now, if he was maybe, it was, he didn't go through the numbers, and like I said, it's still 10% of folks that's down there that of the complexion that he is, and he finessed them too. But I guess he didn't think about it, or maybe they didn't tell him. And they drew the picture that it was just the minority, maybe that was the only one that was benefiting from those benefits. But nonetheless, he done made his decision. Everybody that he was with, already was pleading because they don't want, they already, I guess, are getting somewhat embarrassed and whatnot, and they don't want to have an even higher penalty and stuff. So, right now, let him go ahead and think he can run. Let him go ahead and he's in his whatever state he's in, thinking that that he's up, that I won. You feel me? All I gotta do is keep saying, "Oh yeah," like that. Some old people can just come and say, "Oh yeah, I don't know, yeah, I don't." What are you talking about? Nah, I don't know nothing about that. That kind of talking. So he might could throw them people off. So hopefully this gets sniffed by them people, in Washington and stuff. I know that's a pipe dream, but they talk about any old other issue. Why not also put this on the docket? You know what I'm saying? I think it's something that should be heard. Something that should be addressed. This should be on. Just like I see they still talking about the thing on from January 6th. I see that every other day, every other day, every couple of days, January 6th. All right, so if you want to talk about that, you know what I'm saying, then I think this deserve the same amount of coverage. You know what I'm saying? That's just me personally. Like I said, I don't got no skin in the game. I'm just saying that we see something that's wrong and should and you know people done got hurt by it. People done got affected by it. People done got set back by it. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows how many people had to starve because of this unnecessarily. It was already gonna be hard, as is, given whatever the circumstances that, you find yourself doing that. So now, you know, you get somebody taking stuff that could have helped you out. Not even going to say it was when sometimes you give somebody that don't got, you give them say $50 or $60 or $70 or $100. It could seem like $1,000,000 if you find yourself at a bad point. And I feel that them people, they was hurting. And so just the same hurt, that they felt, this man need to feel. You know, just for all them bellies that was grumbling, and he was eating them good old steaks, lobsters, whatever the hell that he be eating, and there was not a care in the world. Well, he need to feel now. Now this the time for him to feel. So hopefully, the people keep on talking about it, and we keep making it, a issue that it can be addressed, and we keep pressing the button, make him talk. And we know when he talk, he gonna just spit lies out his mouth like he been doing. But you gonna have some people, hopefully they got people there that's gonna be on his neck and not let him get away with no foolishness or whatnot. So yeah, that's just a quick update on what's going on. All right, thanks for listening.